I used to think designing a logo was this long, complicated process. You know, you hire a designer, go back and forth for weeks, maybe even months, and spend a small fortune. But what if I told you that the future is here, and you can get a stunning professional logo in literally 10 seconds? Yes, 10 seconds. I was skeptical too until I tried it myself, and honestly, I was completely shocked. Stick with me because I'm about to show you exactly how I did it and how you can do it too. This is going to change everything you thought you knew about branding. So, picture this. I'm launching a new side project, a little online store selling handmade ceramic mugs. Named it Clay and Ember. I needed a logo, but I was on a tight budget and an even tighter timeline. I didn't have $1,000 to spend on a designer, and I definitely didn't have weeks to wait. I'd been hearing all this buzz about AI design tools, things that promised professional results instantly. My inner skeptic was screaming, "No way. It's going to look generic, cheap, and totally soulless." But my curiosity and my desperation got the better of me. I decided to give one of these AI logo makers a try. The one I chose had a super simple interface. It just asked for my company name, Clay and Ember, and then a few keywords to describe my brand. I typed in things like earthy, handmade, warm, minimalist, and cozy. I was thinking of warm. It's natural colors and a clean, simple design. After typing those words, I braced myself for the worst. I clicked generate, and a little loading bar appeared. 1 second, 2 seconds. I swear, it wasn't even 10 seconds before a whole screen full of logos popped up. And that's when my jaw hit the floor. I wasn't looking at a bunch of clip art disasters. I was looking at dozens of genuinely beautiful, well-designed logo concepts. There were options with abstract clay shapes, some with a subtle flame icon representing the ember, and others that were purely typographic, but with gorgeous, unique fonts. They had different color palettes, different layouts. It was like having a team of designers present their first round of ideas, but it happened in the time it took me to take a sip of coffee. One design in particular immediately caught my eye. It was a simple, elegant circle, half of it representing a lump of clay, and the other half a flickering flame, all done in this beautiful terracotta and charcoal color scheme. The font for Clay and Ember underneath was clean, modern, and had a touch of handcrafted feel to it. It was perfect. It was better than what I had pictured in my own head. The AI hadn't just slapped some icons together. It seemed to understand the asterisk feeling asterisk I was going for. It understood earthy and warm. So how does this magic actually work? It's not magic, it's machine learning. These AI tools have been trained on millions of logos, fonts, color combinations, and design principles. They've learned what makes a logo balanced, what colors evoke certain emotions, and what font styles work for different industries. When you give it your keywords like handmade and cozy, it's not just searching for a picture of a coffee cup. It's cross-referencing those concepts with its vast database of design knowledge to create something new and relevant. It understands that handmade might mean a slightly imperfect organic shape or a font that looks like it was written by a person. It knows that warm suggests colors like oranges, reds, and browns. It's like having a designer with a photographic memory of every great logo ever created. Now, let's get practical. I want to walk you through the exact steps so you can try this for yourself. Step 1 is finding the right tool. There are a bunch out there now. You can search for AI logo generator and see names like Looka, LogoAI, and others. Many of them let you generate logos for free to see what they can do. Once you pick one, you'll start the process. It's usually just a few simple questions. First, your company name. Let's imagine we're starting a different business, say a tech podcast called Pixel Perfect. So, we type in Pixel Perfect. Next, the industry. Let's select technology or media. This helps the AI narrow down the appropriate styles. You would unwant a logo for a tech podcast that looks like it belongs on a jar of jam. Then comes the fun part, the keywords and style inspiration. This is where you guide the AI. For Pixel Perfect, I'd use words like modern tech, clean, minimalist, and maybe audio or conversation. Then, many tools will show you a selection of existing logos, colors, and symbols, and ask you to pick your favorites. Got it. It's like creating a mini mood board. I'd probably pick logos with clean lines, geometric shapes, and a cool color palette. Maybe some blues and grays. This step is crucial because it fine-tunes the AI's understanding of your personal taste. You're not just telling it asterisk what asterisk to make. You're telling it asterisk how asterisk you want it to feel. After you've given it all this info, you hit that generate button. And just like with my clay and ember logo, within seconds, you get a huge variety of options for pixel perfect. You might see some with abstract pixel patterns, others with microphone icons cleverly integrated into the lettering, and some with sleek futuristic fonts. The sheer volume of ideas is a massive creativity boost. Even if you don't find the perfect one immediately, you'll get dozens of starting points that you can then customize. And that's the next powerful feature: customization. The AI doesn't just give you a static image. You can click on any logo you like and start tweaking it. Don't like that shade of blue? Open the color palette and try another. Want to see how a different font looks? You can scroll through hundreds of options. You can change the spacing, adjust the size of the icon, and rearrange the layout. It's like having a simplified version of a professional design program, but it's so intuitive that anyone can use it. You can take a design that's 90% there and easily push it to 100% perfect for your brand. For my clay and ember logo, I loved the initial design, but I wanted to see it in a slightly warmer shade of terracotta. It took me maybe 2 clicks to adjust the color to exactly what I wanted. Also slightly increased the spacing between the letters to make it feel a bit more open and breathable. In less than 5 minutes of tweaking, I had my final polished logo. Now, let's address the big question. Is this putting human designers out of a job? I really don't think so. Here's why. For a small business, a startup, or a side project just getting off the ground, an AI logo is a game changer. It removes a huge barrier to entry, gives you something professional and high quality without the big budget or time commitment. It's about accessibility. However, for a large established corporation, a rebrand still needs the strategic thinking, deep market research, and nuanced creative direction that only a human designer or a full agency can provide. A human designer can interview you, understand your company's soul, and create a whole brand identity system, not just a logo. So, I see these AI tools as an incredible new type of tool in the toolbox. They're perfect for the initial stage for getting ideas, or for projects where speed and cost are the most important factors. They democratize good design. Think about it. Before these tools, what were your options if you had no budget? You'd either try to cobble something together yourself in Canva, which often looks amateurish unless you have a design eye, or you'd use a cheap logo contest site and get 100 generic entries. The AI is a massive leap forward from that. It provides a level of quality and customization that was previously unattainable for the average person. So, I went from a skeptic to a complete believer. I got a logo that I absolutely love, that feels unique to my brand, and I got it in less time than it takes to brew a pot of tea. The final files I downloaded were high resolution, came in all the formats I needed for my website, social media, and even for printing on my mug packaging, PNGs, with transparent backgrounds, SVGs for scaling everything. It was a complete professional package. This technology is moving so fast, and honestly, it's incredibly exciting. It's empowering creators and entrepreneurs to bring their visions to life faster and more beautifully than ever before. If you're sitting on a business idea because the thought of branding feels overwhelming and expensive, you have no more excuses. You can literally have a professional-looking brand identity by the end of the day. So, my challenge to you is this. If you have an idea, a project, a side hustle that you've been dreaming of, go try one of these AI tools right now. Don't wait. Take 10 seconds, type in your name, and see what it creates for you. You might be just as shocked as I was. And because I know you're going to want to try this, I've put a link in the description below to the tool I used, as well as a few other great options. Go ahead, click that link, and create your own logo in seconds. Then come back here and tell me in the comments what you created. I genuinely want to see the amazing ideas you bring to life. Thank you so much for watching. Yes. If this video blew your mind even half as much as this AI blew mine, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content that will help you build your dreams faster and smarter. See you in the next video.